Hey guys, I just didn't feel like I could leave on vacation without just taking a moment to say thank you. And I know I didn't get to speak at lunch today, so I just wanted to share just some thoughts about each of you. And just again, thank you so much for all you do and for putting up with me and for just always making it fun to be on this team. And so I'm just going to go through people. So Carrie, I don't know how you always get everything done. It's so miraculous from the time we get a project to I'm always shocked at the end when it's done, but I know with you behind it, um, you never give up and you find a way. And I know a lot of these projects have your blood, sweat, and tears in them, and I know that you will be rewarded in heaven greatly for that. Janine, with you, I love that everything doesn't have to always be perfect. I know you want it to be perfect, but I love that you let it not be perfect, but I love that you always make sure it's your best. And it's my best, and the best of all of those around you. And I love your sense of humor, and I'll never forget some of the times and jokes and just how much fun we have in the control room during the conferences. Um, Karen, I remember the first time you came to me with a question, and I was flabbergasted because you were the person I always went to for answers. And so when you were coming to me with questions, it was like my world had flipped upside down. But you're just warm and loving spirits always there, and I love just popping around the corner and just having a chat. And I just love your heart and what you bring to this team. Deanna, with you, I was trying to think of the best way to put this, and I just thought of a song, and it's "You know when to hold 'em, you know when to fold 'em," because your discernment is amazing, and you are a strong woman, and I love your personality and getting to know you better. But I also love that you are a great example of submission, and I see that in your love and passion for people. But you can see that you love people, but Deanna, you radiate when you talk about your family, when you talk about Steve, and then when you talk about God. And it's just such a great example in my life, and I love you. Um, Tammy, I have to say, you keep me sane. Uh, you balance me out because so many of my weaknesses are your strengths. And I love that I've had more of an opportunity to work with you on the newsletters and those things because you really have brought back a balance, and I, I, I can trust and know that things are going to be done well and right. Your dedication and your just willingness to serve, and how whether it's emails or helping volunteers, you're there for all of us when we need you. And I just thank you so much for being a part. Margaret, I've never known anyone who can go from focusing so hard, clicking on the computer, to just turning around and just loving people so quickly. And I love how you just make volunteers know, not just feel, but know that they are a valued part of our team. And it's such an important part, and it's just like you drop everything, and you do it so classy. And I'm just so grateful for you. Steve, surrounded by women, and you put up with us all so well. And I love what you share when you share with the team. I love the emails. I love the pictures. It always is a great interruption, but it brings me to God. So it's not an interruption in a bad way at all. And so I wish you would share more. And I just was so grateful to get to sit next to you at lunch today and just get to know a little bit more what's going on in your life. And thank you for always listening to me and knowing and asking great questions. And you're always my surrogate CPA dad here in California. And last but definitely not least, um, Sheila, from the moment that I met you, I knew that you were going to be a part of this team. And Debbie saw it, Karen saw it, and know that you are here at this time and you are called. It was evident from the first moment we met you, just your personality, your skill sets, what you brought to this team. And working with two very different guys, I know is it's a learning curve, but you're doing a great job. And I just love how you've stepped in to help out everyone with the flyers and just with all of this stuff. And I hope you didn't feel like you had to fill my shoes, because you're doing a great job in your shoes, and never feel like you have to do anything um, that just because I did it, and you don't. And so I love you for that. And I love sitting next to you and just getting to share life with you. Um, you all are just amazing reasons why it's sane sometimes for me to be on this team. And I just love what you all bring. And just know I see it. I know it. I love it. And but most of all, God does. And you will be rewarded in heaven for the work you're doing now. Um, so I just thank you all, and I do. I love you a ton, and I'll have a good vacation now.